What's up everyone, Dacta here, and today's video is a little bit different. As you may see, I won't be talking about Hypixel Skyblock as I always do, instead focusing on the new South Park game, Snow Day. Now I have to confess, I'm a big South Park fan, okay? Stick of Truth was awesome, Chip Fracture But Whole was a masterpiece, I even did the Tolkien experience and it took a while. So when I saw there was a new South Park game coming up, I was excited. I waited, then March 26th arrived. I immediately asked my mom for her credit card. No, I'm just kidding. I bought it, it was 90 reals, and boy, I was not ready. Same for a whole lot of other South Park fans, so I'm not the only one complaining. But the question is it really that bad? And well, I'm here to answer it to you, according to my point of view. So take this with a grain of salt as it's my first game review, okay? As obvious, spoiler alert, and let's get into it. South Park Snow Day is the game where you follow the four main characters as they adventure and play basically Dungeons and Dragons in the Snow Day. Hey, it's the name of the game. You're also there as the new kid. It's the same as Stick of Truth, except they changed the combat rules because new kid, got too OP in the last games. So it's confirmed at this point that this game is a direct sequel for Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole, so it's needless to say we expect the game quality to be the same, if not better than these games. And it will be. Right? Right? Anyway, new combat. Basically, you have to pick a power-up card and a BS card, and they will buff you till the end of the round. The enemies got cards too, so it kind of depends on luck at the start. As for the combat itself, you just gotta click your mouse and swing at every enemy that comes your way. Not very creative compared to the other games, where they were mostly turn-based and everything. But hey, I won't complain. Yet. As you pick your chapter to fight, you're met with the three standard difficulties: easy, medium, and hard. But don't be fooled, there are no significant differences between easy and medium, so if you're more of a casual player like me, who took 9 hours to finish the main game, you're screwed, sorry, better man up. Oh yeah, you can finish the game in 4 to 5 hours. Compared to the Fractured But Whole's 20-hour average, that's okay, I guess. And there are 6 weapons in the entire game. Now for the story. Boy, what was that? First of all, we team up with Cartman to beat up Kyle because he's preparing his army to attack someone. Kyle joins your side after we beat him up, then find out he wasn't preparing to attack Eric, but Stan. Stan was high on dark matter, because he wanted to become more OP than the rules allowed. Dark matter is one of the currencies of the game that you can use to trade with Mr. Hanky. Remember that. It's literally poop, by the way. The dark matter is poop. As Stan is a non-pussy, he sent Princess Kenny to fight with you instead. And I will say, the way they made her talk was the highlight of my day. I loved it. They really executed well the Princess Kenny bits, so I'll give them that. You defeat Kenny, he joins your side, and this was kinda cute. Admits he was on Stan's side for $5, which, me, honestly. To the story, because of the dark matter and his axe, Stan was too strong for now, so you had to do a few strength tests to get us strong. After you do a few boring tasks with everyone trying to kill you, you get to Stan. You defeat him, and he confesses he was being controlled by the dark matter. Poor guy. So yeah, Mr. Hanky is the bad guy, and we gotta beat his ass. But first, Cartman betrays you guys. Why? Because on a snow day, name of the game, there's no school. No matter if people are literally dying due to the blizzard, if there's no school, it's all good. Only confirming to us what we already know. Eric Cartman is a psychopath. Anyway, you beat up his goons, you beat him up, and then it's all good. He's back at your side now because it's that easy. God damn it. Time to beat up Mr. Hanky, and here's something I didn't really like. Like, it's basically confirmed that your friends are using you because you're strong, which kinda hurts. But if you check back in Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole, People want to be your friends because you have a lot of followers. That part of Dovahkiin's backstory was completely thrown out the window in this entire game. And with your friends straight up admitting to your face they don't actually really like you, I think there should be an option for us to join Mr. Hankey's side for an alternative ending or something. I think it'd be really cool to see the new kid get revenge after getting used for all these months. But maybe that's just me. I'm just writing fanfiction in my head of what that game could have been. Back to Mr. Hankey, you're probably wondering why he cast that huge blizzard spell upon the town. And the answer is simple. He got cancelled. What? So apparently there's an episode called The Problem with Apu where he gets cancelled for tweeting racist and homophobic jokes while under the influence of Ambien. I personally didn't even know this episode existed, so for them to insert it into the game is an interesting choice. He wants revenge as the boys didn't stand up for him, and yeah, fight time. You beat him up and everything's back to normal. The game ends. Yay! We did it! Except that Jesus appears and he's like, you boys fucked up. And he basically tells them to forgive Mr. Hankey, even though he showed no regret for his tweets, only brushing them off as bad jokes. Also, he tried to kill everyone. What? Then they end up actually listening to Jesus and they forgive Mr. Hankey. God, it feels like actions here don't have consequences. In the Stick of Truth, Clyde got banned from not protecting the Stick of Truth, then when Sicko Mode got defeated and everyone gave up on the stick due to its power. In the Fracture But Whole, Mitch Connor is defeated for good and your parents are together again. Here, you become friends with the villain and even have the audacity to ask for another snow day, also known as Blizzard, that kills everyone. God, Jesus, fuck. I'm getting upset just writing this. As for the jokes, there were barely any, to be honest. I can count the jokes that made me smile with one hand. And look, I love South Park humor, but this game wasn't it. Most of the aspects of the game felt incredibly underwhelming and boring, even the customization, except for the combat, which was overwhelming compared to the other games, with the amount of enemies you had to fight at once with no actual teammates except for the other new kids, which are just bots with the IQ of a potato. They can't even revive me on time. Anyway, not good game, not worth the wait, not worth the hype, and especially not worth the money. I get a refund, but you need 2 hours max of playtime. So yeah, you're gay.